Hello everyone and welcome back to Retro Plastic Gaming Live. And we are here back playing Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Just give me one moment folks and we'll get underway. Alright, let's get started. So, last time we got up to World 4. We're going to go ahead and go back to where we were. There's only 6 worlds in this game, so we're almost done. Hey, Tiffany. Yay. Ay, caramba. Call child services. You guys are messed up. Ay caramba, Jesus Christ. We'll eventually get into playing games like that, Marcus. But they're pretty long games, so I gotta schedule them accordingly. Yeah, I know, right? Child services. Yeah, I think you can too, with the tongue. Uh-oh. It's high time. High times with Yoshi. Jesus Christ. Well, that'd be a first I've gotten a game over in this. Probably because usually I sit down and play through the whole game and I'll usually have like 40 lives by the time I get there. But like when we stopped playing from the first time, I had like 20 something lives. But when you turn off the game, you lose all of that. That really sucks. So you're on the harder levels, whereas on all the easy ones you earned all of those. Did you guys hear who inherits the Playboy and everything? It's his son Cooper, and it's like I've watched interviews with Hugh Hefner, and I've watched like just stuff that he's been in and whatnot. Like Hugh Hefner was like a gentleman. He talked like a regular person. Like he was just a chill guy. His son that's inheriting everything, his name was Cooper. He fucking talks like a businessman. He doesn't sound like his dad at all. Like his dad was something else, but his son is just like, you're just like, oh, I hope everything's gonna be okay for the Playboys. Wow, right off the bat, that sucks. Almost. There's 707 Super Nintendo games that have ever been made, and I'm almost done. So if I have 588 and there's 721, I don't remember how many that's left, but it's not many. There's only one, and I don't really need it because it was a European exclusive only, and it was the Experimental Psych Bike or whatever, and Speed Racer. It was a weird combination cart, but they only released it in Europe, so I'm not worried about it. They released those games like separately in the States. They wasn't a combination, so I can get those, no problem. Now the really rare ones like Hagane and Aero Fighters and Final Fight Guy. I'm gonna be getting reproductions of those, cause like I have originals of games that count. Like, such as, like, I have original Mega Man X3, which you cannot get a repo of, and I just died. And, like, I have a reproduction of Hagane, I have a reproduction of Final Fight Guy and Aero Fighters, and it's because those games are just worth way too much money to buy originals. I've been collecting Super Nintendo games about 10 years, and I've been collecting very seriously for about the last 3 years. And part of getting ready for this project was collecting, so part of the last 3 years, that's all I did. So that's part of like how I got everything ready for this page. Is I collected very hardcore. How do I go live on this page? Using a computer, a capture card, and URL coding. I think I do have that game. Yes, I have Rocky Rodent. It's actually an interesting game. It's kind of weird. I have the Super Famicom version of it too. Oh, that sucked. What's up, Joe? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, it did have a different name in Japan. I don't remember what it was called. Something Punk or whatever. It's kind of a cool game. Yeah, Nitro Punk's Meathead. That was Mighthead or something like that. No, I do not have a modded Xbox. I don't even own an Xbox. I don't own any Microsoft products. The only Microsoft product I own is just the operating system of Microsoft on my computer, and that's it. Howdy, Benjamin. I do own that game, but I've never played it. What's up, Devin? How you doing? Play it, Felix. Fix it, Felix Jr. Damn, I always heard that the Four Swords game was pretty hard. Ugh, this castle. Yes, I did like Paper Mario. I liked them both. What's up, Carmen? I don't really think of anything of it just yet. I'll have to wait and see when I pick it up tomorrow to really get an idea of what I think of it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, actually, when I was at Best Buy getting a converter like I was earlier, I went to get a Nintendo Switch while I was there for shits, kicks, and giggles. I was willing to buy one if they had one in stock, but they didn't. I think I'm just gonna get a. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna get a Wii U for a while. You know, I can get a Wii U for $130, and there's actually quite a few games on there that I know all you guys would like. Fuck! I got burned. This puzzle, I really don't like it too much because no matter what, you have to always go back. No, that's pretty funny. Cool, I'm glad we're able to play them for you. And in good quality, too. And when we switch over to Twitch, guys, Twitch has a viewing app. So it's kind of similar to how you're viewing this, the way Twitch does it. And it's pretty cool, actually. Fuck, I did it again. But at least we're not starting over where we were. So when we switch over to Twitch, I'm not going to be streaming as much on Facebook, but I will be. But most days we'll be streaming on Twitch, and again, Twitch has a cell phone app, much like, and you can view the videos just like you're viewing it right now, and so it's just awesome. The only thing is, though, they're updating it right now, so you guys can participate in the chat, just like you do on the internet. What? Did I just fall through that? Call BS on that. Yeah, don't worry, guys. We'll get there on Twitch. That way, you know, you guys can support us, and we can, you know, hopefully get some sponsors, and you know, we can start getting more stuff to stream for you guys, and you know, maybe I can actually finally get to doing this as a full-time job, and I can start playing games earlier in the day, and we'll have more theme days, and just a lot of different stuff can happen. Yeah, you can get partnership if you stream more than 30 hours a month. And it's something like something like 100 followers, and they approach you. It's something interesting because I recently talked to a friend of mine who is got partnership on there. Alright, Joe. I'll go ahead and check that out. Forget I had those items. They downgraded everything. What do you mean, May? Like, what did they change? What's up, Roman? It's easy to get partnership. See, and that's part of the reason why I haven't gone to Twitch just yet, guys, is because of it's completely cluttered right now. I'm afraid I'm going to lose a lot of you guys as viewers, so our transition from here to there is going to be really slow. Well, don't worry, Joe. We'll check out that modded stuff. See you later, man. Have a good work day or work night. Ay caramba. Oh yeah, I knew we just talked about the Twitch app on here just a minute ago. I heard about the Twitch app at my work today from another person that streams on there. Yeah. How friendly is the Twitch app, would you say? This is one of those games that had the Special FX Chip 2 in it, and that's what allowed it to display these kind of graphics. Oh, okay, Brandon. I'm sure Twitch will probably fix that. I mean, they can't leave that stuff in there forever. I mean, is it heavily like thrashed with ads? Like, what's going on? Okay, yeah, I recently heard that they're doing updates to it, so hopefully they'll be able to fix that for you guys. Oh, buggers. Fuck me. This is like the only thing that's really annoying in this entire game is you have to collect 3 keys and they're very difficult to collect. Hell, Bowser at the end is not even this hard. Facebook's gonna have to try a little harder considering that Elgato has programs on it that support the way I'm streaming it right now. And I don't know why Matt Zuckerberg, I think is his name, would want to change that anyways. Yeah, I've heard. One of my friends that's on there is actually in partnership with one of the guys that used to work on G4. I don't know if you guys remember that cable station or not. That was for gaming. So tell me, May, what's the bad sense of the specialness of the Twitch community? people's toxicity. What do you mean by that? Like there's just dill holes or what? Oh, thank God, we have all 3 keys now. Oh. Yeah, people do that here too. Where they try and like make me mad on purpose or just all kinds of stuff. And I just don't let it get to me. Yeah, I'm pretty well prepared for trollers, you know. Yeah, you're right, Tiff. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, May. I have a pretty good dedicated fan base here too. Apparently you haven't been to some of the streams I've done, Brandon. There's been a couple of times where I had to ban one person because he was just being completely ridiculous and being rude to other people. So I've weeded out a couple of them, so... A little late for that, but oh well. That's true, Jonathan. Don't worry, guys. Like, the way I feel about it is I'm protective of you guys because, like, I could care less what people say to me. But when they start aggravating you guys on purpose, then that's when I draw the line. That's very true. Lakeshore Paradise. Doesn't quite look like a paradise, looks like wintertime. Well, almost wintertime, looks like an autumn. I don't know if there is any sort of backwards compatibility. It'll be because there's a it's on the Switch Virtual Console. The red coins just give you points at the end. They're just added points, but we're not going for a perfect run in this game because that's pretty masochistic, because to get perfect run in this game is very difficult. I've never been able to do it. There's a lot of hidden stuff in this game and I've never been able to find all of it, so yeah. Oh my god, Jonathan, that's actually really funny and sad and true. It's probably not even a Japanese kid. It's probably a South Korean. Which, by the way, have you guys seen some of the South Korean players? Oh my god, especially for League of Legends. Jesus Christ. My sister, who's a League of Legends player, she was showing me a video of a South Korean boy playing League of Legends, and she's like, he's considered to be one of the best players in the world, and I'm just like, holy shit. Fuck. Well, cool, Danielle. I'm glad we're able to play it for you. Well, it's because their whole society as a whole, to give you an idea of it, because I've dated a few Japanese girls, they're very, what am I looking for? They're very detail-oriented society, and Americans, we're really not, honestly. Let's face it. Let's be honest with ourselves. We're not very detail-oriented, and they are. And they're also very disciplined, and we're not. I know, right? Well, my income, I haven't started receiving any income from this just yet. But, I mean, I'm hoping to start receiving income from this pretty soon, because I'm going to be setting up a Patreon account so you guys can start requesting stuff. That's true. Yeah, it was actually really difficult to date her because her parents didn't like me very much. It's because I wasn't Japanese. No worries, mate. I'm going to start there pretty soon. I pretty much have all the professional equipment to do so. Yeah, and you know why, right? It's because of cultural differences, and also in their society, they just... I almost hate to say this, but they're a little bit racist, honestly, and that's not a bad thing. You know, every race is entitled to how they feel. Because it's a cultural thing, but to them they feel like it's dishonoring their family if they're being with somebody that's not of the same race. And we all know that's racism, but to them it's not. And also too, like the two Japanese girls I dated, like they were born here, so they didn't feel the same way like their parents did. So it's just like, so that caused a bit of a problem too. Fuck. Yeah, they can be like that sometimes. These later levels are a little tough. Yeah, they do kind of seem like they kind of do have that kind of attitude, unfortunately. I have not played either one of those just yet. Unfortunately for the Wind Waker, we do not own it. Now for Majora's Mask, yes. Now, one of the things I was going to do for a Patreon thing is each day of the month is going to be for a specific amount. You can request a game to be played that day. So since there's usually 4 days in each month, you can request one of the first games that we play that day. You can request that game to be played, or if you guys can't pledge that much. One of the cheaper things I was going to do that could be a pledge is you can pledge to just have your name credited in the credits as a supporter and put you in the credits. Yeah, unfortunately, Jonathan, right now that's a little out of my price range due to the fact that I recently bought the computer I have, and that was $1,200. So I'm a little maxed out right now. Yeah, no, I haven't done those two games yet. The next Zelda games I will be doing though is Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons for Game Boy Color. And the reason why is because I recently purchased a Game Boy player for my GameCube, so we can have more of a wider variety of games to play. Well, I'm glad that you stopped by, May. Be sure to like our page and go check out our YouTube channel and Instagram. It's all that stuff is the same name as the page. Yeah, we're gonna start things off, Jonathan, with Oracle of Ages, and we're gonna end the series with Oracle of Seasons and get the Master Sword and defeat Ganon. Oh, cool. I'm glad, May. Don't be a stranger. Be sure to say hi. Ay caramba. I will eventually get the Minish Cap for the Game Boy Advance, and we'll be able to pop that in too, because of the Game Boy player. Because the Game Boy player is super awesome because of the fact that I can play Game Boy Color, I can play Game Boy Advance, I can play original Game Boy. The only thing is though that the images are displayed in 480p, so the images for Game Boy are a little distorted and they should be displayed in 240i. So yeah. That's the only thing though, I just don't think you guys will be able to notice too awful much though. Oh my god, that gave me anxiety. You know me, I'm glad. That means you've been really watching, because I talked about that earlier this week. A birthday wish for a game. You know, that's really hard. Like, honestly, a lot of you guys have been asking for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. That would be an awesome birthday gift if I could get that. I know, Jonathan. Oh my god, the arrows. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick! You guys in those arrows. Ugh. Oh, right off the bat, we got a bad scratcher. And it looks like we got another bad scratcher. Jesus. Yes, 10 years of buying games, but I've only been seriously collecting for the past 3 years to get ready for this project. This project has been 10 years underway. Like, it took me 10 years to get ready for this, guys. And so the last 3 years I think I've poured more than like $6,000 into games, equipment, you know, probably even more than that. I think I probably spent like maybe close to 15 grand to get ready. Cause the computer, the games, the capture card, just everything, you know, just everything in preparation. You know, I've been wanting to do this since I was 20, but I figured it's going to take me a long time to get ready to do it, so I just started it off slowly, and then eventually past 3 years, I was like, well, let's go for it. It's either now or never. Let's get this underway. So past 3 years, I poured a lot into this. And finally this year, I was able to get the computer I wanted and get everything underway. I'm just still trying to figure out, like, what would be the best way to set up the Patreon account so you guys can, you know, request things that you want, and you guys can pledge, you know, stuff that's fair. I kind of figured, like, for accreditation for a Patreon thing, like, just to have your name in the credits, I figured $1 a month would be okay. And, like, 4 people for every day of the week to request something. So that's 4 games a day to play. So I figured that's also I've considered that to be fair. I just don't know how much to charge. I do know for RPGs, those ones are going to be a little higher in pledge, just because of the amount of hours that go into an RPG. I mean, it's not like we won't play them. We will play them, but just they take so much more time. Yes, ma'am, I'm very determined. I've been wanting to do this since I was actually a teenager. I just never had the income, and I didn't know how to do any of this. Yes, I try to be consistent for you guys. Even though it's really late at night, I mean, I'm still here, and you guys will, you know, we'll see at least if you guys are our subscribers on YouTube, you guys will definitely see the updates. You know, that's part of the reason why I do upload on YouTube, is so that you guys never miss anything. Cause let's face it, at least on when stuff gets uploaded onto YouTube, I can edit it, and it also goes on in a higher quality. Because when you guys get it on your cell phones and stuff, it's actually, it lowers down the quality just a little bit. Well, thanks, May. Hello. What's up, Moose? Oh, you see that? That guy's fishing. He's fishing for a baby Mario, and we're gonna try and outrun him right now. And we did. Hey, what's up? Why are you at the hospital, man? You never did tell me. Kidney stones. Oh God, I hope you're all right, man. Are they gonna have to take out your gallbladder? Oh, okay, sometimes with stones, they sometimes will have to do that. Had a friend of mine recently; they had to do that too. I know, May, some of our videos are really old, so they're going to be of really old quality because I used to use a Canon HD camera to record the screen of the TV. I know that's really lame, but that's all I had back then. boy. Yeah, now we have really good stuff. So no worries there. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Moose. I hope things get better for you. Oh, we ran out of shells. Oh my god, I could not run fast enough. Oh my god, are you gonna be able to get one? Yeah, he's vomiting eggs, you're absolutely correct. It's funny. Okay, so you're gonna go to Target at 4:30 like you thought you were going to? Well, good luck to you. Oh wow, Steven. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call this a stream. It's getting really late and I have work tomorrow early in the morning. But do not forget guys, 7 p.m. California time, we're playing something very exciting. It is Star Fox 2. And we're gonna play that game for at least an hour or two. And then we're going to call it a night because I'm going to go out and party for my birthday on Saturday. And so, thank you for joining us here at Retro Plastic Gaming for Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. So, have a good night everybody. Feel better, Moose. And take care everybody, and we'll see you guys on the next level.